Wanted to put a warning in front of this video. We are going to talk about everything that happened in Kansas City. It may be triggering to some, but I will let you know that we are praying for all that are involved. So the Kansas City Chiefs, they win the Super Bowl, okay? Once you win the Super Bowl, it is a tradition that you have a parade, that you have a party, that you celebrate with your hometown, that you do everything. You listen to music, you have out vendors, you eat good food, that you bring up the trophy and all the players, and y'all just get together and y'all celebrate. Y'all bring revenue into the city. You bring happiness into the city. Well, once, the Kansas City Chiefs won, they planned theirs for February 14th, which happened to be Valentine's Day, but that did not stop the people from coming in the masses to celebrate with the team, to have a good time, and to just get on down and party, right? But unfortunately, things took a little bit of a turn for the bad. So it's Kansas City, right? They're right outside of Union Station. They're celebrating. Everyone's having a good time. And then all of a sudden, chaos breaks out. It becomes a mass shooting event, okay? 22 people were shot in the mass shooting or injured, okay? Out of those 22 people, one was pronounced dead on the scene, and then 11 of those were children that were injured. There are numerous reports, and I mean numerous reports, of people being trampled, people being stumped over, people having broken bones. The numbers by the day, because it's just happened yesterday, is rising. They also have reported that the Children's Hospital opened up a wing because they were treating so many people, and that the hospitals and the urgent cares and the ambulance and the firefighters, that they were also overwhelmed with it, that they were taking people here, there, and everywhere to be treated. Now, let me say this. Out of this, a lot has transpired. At least the people, okay, who started all of this drama and this chaos, they were captured, they were arrested. And in this instance, there were some heroes out there in that audience, right? Today on Good Morning America, they did feature the couple who actually tackled one of the gunmen, and they tackled him to the ground, and then the crowd began to also held one of the men down until the police were able to come and handcuff them, and also everybody else involved in this have been arrested. Now, they didn't show any faces. They didn't release any names. They didn't tell us, who, what, why, or even at this point, what was the motive. One thing that they could tell us, right, was that they know it had to be planned, that it was something that these three people, and maybe even more people, right, had went and actually been at the place, had did some scoping, had did some landscape work, that they had been watching this place, that they had been watching people when they decided to do this. So this was not something that was very, very planned well, because guess what? You did something terrible and now you're going to be in jail. But, people, we can't, say why people do the things that they do or why people did. We don't know if it has something to do with the war. We don't know if it has something to do with the bombing. We don't know what these people were thinking, where they came from, or why they did it, okay? Now, what they are asking is that anyone who has like video footage or remember seeing these men, if they could come forth and, tell them a little bit more so they can piece it together. As of now, there has been no statement. The people that are arrested are not cooperating. It is just a mess. Now, let's talk about the people who are affected there. It was not only the people in the crowd, right? But it was the people that were on the stage. A lady who was a DJ for Kansas City, right? She has lost her life now to senseless gun violence that is going on in the United States every single day. I want to say, oh my goodness, I apologize as an American for the things that are going on, and as a person to her family. And I just want to send, condolences out to everyone. Children are now being hurt. Children are being trampled over. Children are being the victims of this gun violence, and it has gotten out of control. And one thing I can say, that this city is pulling together in ways that we can only imagine, from being supportive of each other, to helping out with medical, to helping out with financial, for helping out with having counselors come in. I mean, they are really pulling together. Also, there are numerous chief players that have issued statements that they are here to help. They were helping when all of this was going on. They were trying to clear the crowd. They were trying to do the best that they possibly could do. I believe that the Kansas City Chiefs, that they are going to start something like a GoFundMe or a fund for the families, for the victims, and for everyone else that was involved. I mean, like I said, this is fresh off of the news. This is fresh off of something that happened just yesterday. We will continue to follow it. We will continue to pray, and we will continue to talk about it. But for now, this is all that we know. So I wanted to talk about it and get you guys' opinion and what you think, and to keep up on the world news. I will see you guys in the comments.